Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as Robert Baratheon. In the last episode I won my war against the Targaryen forces and I now sit the Iron Throne, which was my ambition. And once that finishes, we're gonna pick a new one. But before that happens, I now have to do some more politics. Now, we have taken the Iron Throne with the help of the Stormlands. This is our Lord Paramountcy. So most of these guys, except for these 4 lords, have joined us. We also have been supported by our friend Eddard Stark in the north and Jon Arryn in the Vale, and then also Hoster Tully in the Riverlands, who was married to both of them. We have been opposed by Doran Martell and Mace Tyrell. However, Arianne Martell, after her father died, sided with us. So we kind of have the support of Dorne, although that is not a sure thing. But we do have the support of the Stormlands, the Vale, the North, probably also the Riverlands. We definitely do not have the support of the Reach, but we have the support of House Meadows of Blueburn. So they're definitely useful. Tywin Lannister, we still do not know what the Westerlands are up to. And also, the Iron Islands are still not under full control, if you want to say so. So before we go any further, I need to get some alliances. And I'm thinking that my brother Stannis should be married off to Cersei Lannister. This will give me an alliance with the Westerlands and therefore join them, hopefully. Let them acknowledge the fact that I am king now. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. And also, I will later give Stannis, once the marriage has been accepted by Tywin Lannister, I'm gonna give Stannis Storm's End as well as the Stormlands in general. Now, a lot of people asked me if I would give Renly something. Actually, not a lot of people, but someone suggested I should give him Rainwood, and that was actually what I was thinking about. But instead, I will marry Lord Renly, or I will betroth him to... Well, actually, that's not possible, but if I do this in the action, betroth him to Arianne Martell of Dorne. And she should accept. There you go. And that is very nice. So she would prefer a matrilineal marriage, but her opinion, prestige, political concerns, and all of that, she will accept, which will eradicate House Martell's dominion after she dies. Because then there will be a Baratheon on the throne. Renly's line. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that as well. So now we should have loyalty of all of the kingdoms except for the Reach. And, well, we might give that out to Blueburn. Some of our loyalists help us here. So yeah, that should give us a pretty good stand in the 7 kingdoms. But let's actually unpause now. I could request coronation, but I'll do that later. I have more important matters to deal with. So let's go ahead. Couple of days, maybe. Woo! Gee, a lot of events. Okay, so first of all, we did finish our ambition. That is very nice. So we can pick a new one. And I think I'm going to... I want to have a son. Because right now Stannis is my heir, which is not really a big problem. But I want to have my own line continue, not Stannis' line. So we're going to have a son with our love, Lyanna. Now, the war has been won, and our enemies have been crushed. So, I think, I can't just let Mace Tyrell bend the knee. He was in prison before, and he somehow got out of prison. So I will have to send him in the dungeon. He might rebel. If he does, he's gonna lose his Lord Paramountcy. If he doesn't, well, he's just gonna stay imprisoned. So yeah, send him to the dungeon. Lord Cunnington, I would love to kill him. Not because I particularly hate him, even though he did betray me. But his love for Rhaegar is so big that he will never support me. Ever. He's always going to cause a threat, so we'll have to kill him. But there's no option, so we'll just have to send him to the dungeon. Now, some of the smaller lords, like House Rhaegar, they're not important to me at all. He's a craven. I'm just going to let these guys bend the knee, because, you know, there's no point. However, House Derry will have... First of all, they're high lords, so they're more powerful than the other houses. And they're also strong Targaryen loyalists, so I'll have to at least send him to the dungeon as well. Okay, this is another small lord, Aerys Targaryen. Obviously, a lot of people suggested I should just kill all Targaryens, whereas others said, you know, leave the kids. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna judge them justly, and we'll see who will get killed. But yeah, we'll do that afterwards. So, judge his family justly. Barristan the Bold, I think I can just yeah, he shall be reprimanded, because he just kept his oath. So, there's nothing wrong with that. Another small guy, Goodbrook, leave him be. Fountain, leave him be. Ghoultown, another High Lordship, they definitely need to be sent to the dungeon as well. Okay, and now, Targaryens, I could issue a decree to declare them enemies of the realm. And that would be Rhaegar Targaryen, who, in my opinion, didn't really do anything. She was forced into this marriage with Prince Aerys. She's really depressed. He raped her and all that. She really doesn't deserve any shit. So I would love to leave her in peace. And Viserys, I mean, he's just a kid. He's a lunatic. But, you know, that's not his fault. That's his father's fault, basically. That he's an idiot. So I think I can't declare them enemies of the realm. It's a kid and a depressed wife. So I'll just leave them in peace for now. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead a little bit more. See what... Okay, there we go. So, everyone, it seems... Yeah, so Mace Tyrell does not want to be imprisoned. Neither Jon Cunnington, William Darry, and Mark of Ghoultown. Okay, so everyone wants to lose their lands. Interesting. Well, I will crush them, of course. And Quellan Greyjoy says he will help me. That is very nice. So we now have Greyjoys as our support as well. Okay, now Aerys Targaryen, I will publicly execute him. Because he's mad. Everyone needs to see that he's dead, and with his death, a new era will begin. So yeah, execute Aerys Targaryen. There you go. Publicly. Bye-bye. And I guess I'm gonna have to pick this one as well. I will get tyranny for that. Can I release him? He's dead already. Probably already a tyrant. I'm not. Okay, well that was a nice trick to get around the tyranny there. Now, Rhaegar Targaryen, same thing. He stole my love. So, I'm sorry, but I'll have to execute you publicly as well. Now, I didn't want to initially. I wanted to kill Jon Cunnington before I kill Rhaegar. I don't want to be cruel. I don't want him to see his beloved Rhaegar die. But he apparently does not want to die. He raised his men against me once again. So yeah, there's no choice. I shall have his head, but he will first be publicly executed. Thank you. And release him. So just so I don't get any tyranny, because there should not really be any tyranny. Now, Aegon Targaryen, he's a 1-year-old kid. He certainly has not done anything wrong. However, he does have a claim on my kingdom. Throwing him in the dungeon seems a bit harsh. Killing him, certainly. But taking him as a hostage is probably the best way. I can raise him, and if he does do any trouble, we can always kill him later. So yeah, I shall take him as a hostage. And that should also keep his mother, Elia, in line, as well as her grandma, Rella. So they wouldn't do anything bad against us. At least that is the plan. Okay. So, who has actually joined us? So far only these guys. Interesting. So we now have the backing of the Greyjoys. That is very good. We only need the Westerlands, but as soon as they accept, we should also have them as allies. Let's see. Even the Freys have joined us. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. Unmarried heir, Stannis. Well, we already sent that offer, so that should just get accepted. Grandview. What is your thing? He's excommunicated. I could imprison you. I could imprison him for that. Sure. Why not? He's excommunicated anyways. Maybe I can ransom him. Now that's one thing. I have a lot of prisoners right now. 21. I will ransom all of them. Simply because I need the cash. Yeah, Grandview, you can be free. Masters, okay. It's only 25 gold, but still. Westbrook as well. Nice. So that should give us a lot of cash. I can also request my coronation. Certainly will do that as well. And he will accept. Nice. However, Estamons do not want to join me. Neither the Swans. Interesting. That's kind of disappointing, but maybe they're busy fighting. They are obviously in the vicinity of John Cunnington's lands. Now I have a lot of people as marked as interesting characters. I'm going to talk about them later. Most of them are Kingsguard, potential Kingsguard members. One of them I'll talk to you about later. And these guys, you probably know them if you've read the books. They are the companions of Eddard Stark. Because I believe the Tower of Joy event can still fire even though I won the war. But we'll see. We'll check that out. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah. Apparently he has been killed by Mark Riswell in personal combat. Interesting. Okay, so Theowald is still alive. Wow. So Mark Riswell actually killed Arthur Dane. Wow, that's impressive. That is certainly impressive. Okay. Wow, we'll see how that develops. And there we go. Tywin Lannister accepted our marriage offer between Stannis and his daughter Cersei. Nice. So she now is married to the Crown Prince, at least for a while, until I get a new son. So that's what Cersei wanted. She should be happy. And she likes me a lot. Interesting. So now that we have that alliance going, I will give Stannis control over not only Storm's End, but also Shipbreaker Bay and Stormlands in general. So there you go. Have fun with that, Stannis. Hopefully he will join us. I did lose my Master of Ships, but I don't need the council positions right now. He accepted ransom. A lot of people did. Already 180 gold. Very nice. What else do we need to do? Still, we have an issue with Dragonstone. Now, there's one more Baratheon that has not yet been assigned anything. And that is my kinsman, Herbert. Now, he did talk to me about some silk business that he wanted to start over in Bravos. But it was more likely because he wanted to get married. And there was one Braavosi girl especially that he wanted to marry. Unfortunately, her father declined because she may not marry an infidel. So, unfortunately, he cannot marry that girl. So, I told him, you know what? Just help me rule my kingdom from Dragonstone. So he's gonna get command over the High Lordship of Dragonstone. And he will not have to do it alone, since he's already 69 years old. I will send my Marshal, Richard Horp, over there, obviously, to help him suppress the revolts that might ensue over here in Dragonstone. So we're gonna send him over there. Yeah, we have not a lot of court positions, but we can't do that right now because we're at war. So raise the men we have. Probably should raise again. Okay. And another Kingsguard died. Oswald went. He has also been slain by Mark Riswell. Wow, this guy is going nuts in the Kingsguard. Gee, I might want him in my Kingsguard. Can't invite him. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we'll have to raise our men for now. 37k should probably be enough to kill all of these guys. Unfortunately, Stannis has his men, his capital here, not in Storm's End. Hopefully he'll change that. But yeah, he's gonna take care of Griffin's Roost. And I'm gonna send Courtney Penrose to help him. And all of these men will join up in King's Landing. Obviously, Blueburn is helping us once more, so they're definitely gonna get the reach afterwards. Very nice. Now there's 3,000 men over here with Herbert leading it, but I think they're just gonna stay there to pacify the area. We're gonna send some over to Driftmark as well, just to make sure that these guys stay loyal. And maybe also some people over here to Claw Isle to house Celtica, because I'm not really sure if they're loyal enough. Now we obviously have House Derry and these guys, but Jon Arryn should take care of them, hopefully. So we've been joined by everyone except for Eddard Stark. Quellon, Riverlands, and Tywin Lannister has also not joined. But we can ask them, and they will probably accept. He doesn't necessarily want to, but we'll ask him anyways. Eddard Stark. Good lad. Alright, let's continue. And Lord Stefan of Rosefoot is now rallying to our side. Interesting. Good job. Stannis and Cersei now want to marry, and yes, I would like to get some cash from the Lannisters, of course. After all, that's all they have, really. Interesting, so Rosefoot is also helping us, but you know what, buddy, you're too late. Oh, there we go. Joel, who killed him? Mark Griswold! Jesus Christ, Mark Griswold has killed 3 Kingsguard members. That is insane. And your grace, Lord Paramount Tywin has sent you a dowry, but it was a poor offering. The paltry sum of gold and silver clearly doesn't befit the value of the bride. Wow, he must value Cersei quite a lot. Well, he was a greedy bastard, we all know that. Now let's look at my Kingsguard. Now a lot of people have been killed, but that's not too bad. So we still have Barristan, I pardoned him, that's fine. We have Jonathan Derry, who I'm not really too happy. Not really happy having him in the Kingsguard, to be honest, because we're fighting House Derry right now. And then we also have Jaime Lannister, who's currently imprisoned by Jon Arryn. Hopefully he'll release Jaime Lannister at some point, but he probably wants to get some gold out of it. Okay. We'll see. Joyous news. My beloved Lyanna has been rescued from the Tower of Joy by Ned Stark and his companions. Many fell, including the Kingsguard who are there, but she's safe now. Did anyone actually fall? I don't think... No, so Theo is fine. Theo Wool is fine. Eddard Stark is obviously still fine. Then we have Mark Griswold. He took out 3 Kingsguards. That's just insane. Do you want to come to my court? No. Okay, who else? Howland Reed, still alive. Okay. We have Willem Dustin, also alive. Wow. And Jory Castle. Wait. He joined him? I think it was him. Wow. He's only 13 years old. And that was all of them. Did Ethan Glover die? I think that might be a possibility. I think Ethan Glover died. I didn't really see him. Okay, maybe someone died. I just didn't realize it. Could possibly be? Huh. I'm not sure. Hoster Tully wants to make the 8. Good job. Interesting. I can't find it, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Ethan Glover has been killed by Oswald Went. Ah, poor guy. And Martin... Oh, that was Martin Castle. Okay, yeah, that was the guy who joined, not Jory. Okay, so he was killed by Gerald Hightower. Okay, so two companions. Okay, so there's 2 companions died, but 3 Kingsguards. Wow. So yeah, the war was worth it. Thank you, Ned, for saving Lyanna. Very, very nice. And I can now hold a wedding feast. I should probably do that. Yes, certainly. For Stannis, most likely. Let's continue. All hail his grace, Robert of House Baratheon, King of the Andals, the Rhine, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. Long live the King. And new Grand Maester Pycelle. I guess. I hope he serves us well. A new Lord Commander of the Kingsguard is needed. He is traditionally the most senior and able of the 7 White Cloaks. Who shall fulfill? You know what? Barristan Selmy, you should step forward. Yep. We are a good fighter. You are Stormlander. You deserve that. The throne room, Lord Commander Barristan Selmy kneels before you to take up his new duty of leading the Kingsguard, vowing in you to protect your person from all those who may harm you. I'm certain he will be loyal and true. I really am certain. Now, we could discuss the Kingsguard right now. However, we don't control all of the 7 kingdoms, so I feel like we're gonna miss out on some great knights. So I cannot be bothered right now. We're gonna do that later. Let's first finish the wars here. Still have some open business to do. And I have decided to accept your suggestion. Okay, so Renly is now betrothed to Princess Arianna of Dorne. So we're gonna have the Stormlands, Dorne, and the Crownlands in Baratheon hands. Gonna be allied to the Westerlands and the North, and the Vales of my friend Jon Arryn. Very cool. Now, unfortunately, I talked so much, and there was so much stuff going on that I have to end the episode here without actually killing Mace Tyrell yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed anyways, and I'll see you next time. This is Gironca, signing off.